Hey YouTube, RC Flyer here. I got the Turbo Timber SWS and its little brother, the Turbo Timber Evolution. You can see the size difference here. We're gonna take both up and compare each. Difference in scale, and also the balsa wood is much. You could probably buy 3 of the Turbo Timber Evolutions for the price of the big one. So let's take them up and see what they can do. The Turbo Timber SWS, compare it with its little brother. Let's take her up. It's a beautiful day, a little wet, but take off flaps. Everything checks out. And we're up. Flaps are up. So we're just gonna do a nice slow pass to just look at this beautiful plane with the lights, everything. It's a gorgeous plane. One of the big differences I've noticed between this one and the little brother is this one has a lot more authority on the sticks, elevator, ailerons, and has a better roll rate, which is nice. Now this thing costs 3 times as much as its little brother, so you better be paying attention. And again, if you haven't seen it, I have crashed this plane before and had to buy a new one, and this is the new one. But you can do some funky stuff with this thing. You can throw it around.
Take off flaps. Landing flaps.
I got landing flaps. Will go as slow as possible. Hopefully not make any mistakes. About 30% throttle. Got to throttle up a little bit. And look at how slow you can go. Flaps are up. You can get a really good flight time with this plane too if you're not on it. Nice loop. Flying high because I do not want to break this again. I can't afford another one, and I really like this plane, guys. Highly recommend it. I know it's an E-Flite, and you know, E-Flite isn't the best name in planes, especially balsa, and this is new to this, but I like this plane. I think it flies exceptional, and yeah. You know, it's a nice plane. You can fly inverted. It's not a loud plane. You would think with the wooden prop and the bigger engine it would be a lot louder. Here's a full speed pass.
PSC 21.5, time remaining 2 minutes.
And I'm gonna take her down in a minute, but yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this plane and the little brother, but I have no buyer's remorse with this plane. And it's my second one because I was an idiot. So we're gonna come in for a landing.
Landing flaps.
Not bad.
Throttle cut.
I'm gonna take up the Turbo Timber Evolution, the small one, the little brother, if you will. We'll see the differences between the SWS and this plane. All right.
Throttle cut off. Take off flaps.
Take off flaps. Should be good to go. And we're up. Haven't flown this plane in a long time. Flight inverted. One thing I do notice is the roll rate's a lot slower on this plane than it is the bigger brother. Well, here's a low pass. I've got an onboard camera. But here's the roll rate. Much slower. Much slower, but this plane is a really good stall plane, good bush plane to fun to fly, easy to fly. Probably a good number 2 plane after you get done using your trainer. And a little touch and go. Uh-oh. Over-rotated. Glad I could save that. We'll dive bomb the runway. Take her back over. And there you go. She'll fly inverted all day long.
Landing flaps.
Got the landing flaps out. We'll do a nice low. We'll take a nice low and slow pass here. Nice and slow. Flaps up. Give it some throttle so you don't make any mistakes. Take her high in the sky. Drop her out of the sky. Really easy plane to fly. Look at the lights. Actually, almost feels needs a couple clicks up elevator. There we go. Let's do another touch and go. Touch and go with zero flaps. Just no flaps.